This is a dark age, a bloody age, an age of demons and of sorcery. It is an age of battle and death and of the world's ending. Amidst all of the fire, flame, and fury, it is a time too of mighty heroes, of bold deeds and great courage. Meet Foricarl de Mandelot. This valiant knight of Bretonia achieved fame by saving the dukedom of Paravon from the clutches of a dragon. Epic ballads and rich tapestries were woven in his honor, and he was loved by nobles and common folk alike. When he rode to a tourney, spectators could barely see his lance underneath the perfumed ribbons of favor which were given to him by the fairest ladies in the realm. Some of his knightly brethren did not hold quite the same esteem, being envious of his fame and adoration. Greatest amongst these detractors was the Duke of Paravon's son, Willibald. Though he was skilled with a sword and eager to prove himself, few cheered for a beastman's slayer when there was a dragon-slaying knight at court. There were whispers of the king insisting the dukedom of Paravon pass not to Willibald, but to Foricarl. It was known that the king hated dragons with a passion, on account of having lost a daughter, an arm, and much of his pride to one some years before. One day, the Duke of Paravon died under mysterious circumstances, and all evidence seemed to point towards Foricarl. The besmirched noble was forced to flee the realm in shame and dishonor. The taverns, once filled with the epic poems of Foricarl the Dragon Slayer, fell silent. However, the treacherous knight Willibald was found out in the end. The Fey enchantress herself became involved in the investigation. In fear of losing his title, Willibald turned to kinslaying. She punished the traitorous knight by turning him into a lowly frog. When the truth was finally revealed, the king sent scouts looking for Foricarl, but he was nowhere to be found. Young knights, errant and questing knights, rode across the realm searching for the disgraced knight. Despairing of ever proving his innocence, he had travelled across the border to the Empire and continued slaying monsters as a hermit knight in the Ubersreich hills. Some say he took up a questing vow to prove his innocence by drinking from the Grail. Nobody truly knows his fate, but at some point during his travels, the Bretonian hero fathered a child, a young Markus Kruber. Time passed, and as new legends emerged, the Mandelot name eventually fell from memory, but the great bloodline continued.